Commission to resume today after day of private testimony. Subscribe, like, share. The Madlanga Commission will resume with the public hearings on Thursday, which is today, after spending the day behind closed doors. The commission had testimony from a businessman identified only as witness M, who gave evidence entirely in camera on Wednesday, yesterday. What next? We are going to be live today. The witness testified about his involvement in one of the botched drug busts that forms part of the commission's investigations. Subscribe, like, and share. Madlanga Commission. Like, subscribe, share. Madlanga Commission resumes today. Madlanga Commission resumes with public hearings today after spending the day behind closed doors. The commission had testimony from a businessman identified only as witness M, who gave evidence entirely in the camera on Wednesday. The witness testified about his involvement in one of the botched drug busts that forms part of the commission's investigation. In his application to testify in camera, he cited security concerns as the reason for giving evidence behind the closed doors. Witness M asked to testify behind the closed doors, claiming his evidence would implicate several high-ranking and well-known individuals. going live anytime from now. The Madlanga Commission resumes today with public hearings after spending the day behind closed doors. The commission had testimony from a businessman identified only as witness M, who gave evidence entirely in camera on Wednesday. The witness testified about his involvement in one of the botched drug busts that forms part of the commission's investigation. In his application to testify in camera, he cited security concerns as the reason for giving evidence behind closed doors. Witness M asked to testify behind closed doors, claiming his evidence would implicate several high-ranking and well-known individuals. He also told the commission in his in-camera application that the two suspicious vehicles had been monitoring his home in a gated community. It remains unknown what evidence he presented during Thursday's closed proceedings, or whether a redacted version of his testimony will be released. With just under 3 weeks of public hearings remaining, questions are growing about whether the commission has enough time to complete its work. Although it is still expected to submit its final report to the president at the end of August, the commission has not ruled out requesting a short extension if needed. So, we are coming live in a few minutes from now. Just keep the video, share, like, subscribe. All right. Live stream resuming soon. Live stream resuming soon. All right. Share, like the video. Share, like the video. Live starting soon. Live starting soon. All right.
Good morning, Mr. Shaskalson. Good morning, Dr. Skuman.
Today's witness is Dr. Albertus Skuman. He is going to testify about flaws in the existing asset disclosure regime and possible reforms to that system that might assist in strengthening the capacity of the SAPS to resist infiltration by organized crime. I just want to, a couple of matters of housekeeping. There should be two files before the commissioners, a very short witness statement file that includes a witness statement and a report, and then a fairly large exhibit file
the
that
event starts officially right now. Thank you for tuning in.
And documents to which the report refers. And Dr. Skuman, do you have those two files in front of you as well? Good. Then if we can begin, Dr. Skuman, in the statement... sorry.
Dr. Skuman, will you be swearing or affirming? Please pull both mics closer to you and be seated centrally in relation to them, please. Thank you.
You comfortable? Great.
Yes. So will you be, did you say affirm?
Sorry, say again?
Did you say you are affirming or swearing?
I'm affirming.
Affirming. Do you affirm that the evidence you are going to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
I do.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Skuman. If we can then start by just identifying that your very short witness statement, which covers the report, ends with your signature at the top of page 3. Can you confirm that's your signature?
That's correct.
And can you confirm that the contents of the short statement covering the report are true and correct?
That's true.
And then that the report, to which we will refer in some detail, represents your opinions based on facts that you believe to be true and correct?
That's right.
So if we can start then with the witness statement, in paragraphs, or from paragraph 2, you really describe your work and qualifications. And can I ask you to read paragraphs 2 to 5 into the record?
Okay. I am an extended term consultant engaged by the World Bank and task team leader for the World Bank's program supporting anti-corruption reforms in Southern Africa. I hold a PhD in politics from the University of Sussex. I have worked on anti-corruption programs for World Bank units across Southern Africa and South Asia. Prior to my work with World Bank, my work on anti-corruption and governance issues has included consulting for Transparency International, research and teaching at the University of Sussex in the UK, and research at the Institute for Security Studies. My work combines public policy research and technical assistance to inform public sector reform on topics including anti-corruption, civil service reform, and governance. This includes advisory support to a range of government entities in South Africa on anti-corruption reforms, including, among others, research for the National Anti-Corruption Advisory Council on strengthening the country's anti-corruption response. I am the author of a book on the relationship between political parties and the state in the Global South, with particular attention to the political administrative interface, state building, and corruption. I was previously a member of the Electoral Reform Consultation Panel, appointed by the National Assembly in terms of the Electoral Amendment Act of 2023 to advise on reforms to the electoral system in line with recommendations from the Zondo Commission to strengthen parliamentary oversight and accountability.
Thank you, Dr. Skuman. Now we've asked you to present your views on the existing disclosure regimes applicable to senior officers within the South African criminal justice system, and to suggest some reforms that might assist to improve these regimes in combating corrupt infiltration of the criminal justice system. And you've prepared a report in response to our request. Can I just ask you to identify that report as Annexure A that starts at page 4 of this bundle?
That's correct, Annexure A.
And you refer to several reports in your report, and you refer to reports prepared by an initiative called STAR. Can you just explain